Welcome to my well space and thank you for joining in. Thank you for taking time out today. This is a space where we build generational wealth for ourselves and also for our next generation. If this is something that you are interested in, and this is the first time you're watching one of our videos, I'm inviting you to subscribe to this channel. I'm inviting you to share this video and also to comment. Hit that like button. It allows the algorithm of this channel to show this video for others to see. Let us empower ourselves through this medium, through this opportunity that presents itself in the stock market. So I say thank you for joining in and thank you for hitting that like button and subscribing to this channel. Now, today I am bringing something to us to kind of let us look into to use it as maybe some kind of cue, a cue for us to even increase our position or for us to take an action that we think is necessary for us to take, like a cue, something that when it happens, then we know we have to take the action that we decide to do. So I'm looking at the stock market as a whole, the bigger picture of the stock market. Even though the earnings and the report right now in the stock market is not really encouraging, it's a mixed bag. Sometimes it's great, sometimes it's in between, sometimes it's not that great. It's a mixed bag. But despite the fact of all those things going on, I want us to take a look at the bigger picture of the stock market. And that is why I am bringing this to us today. Now, like I said, the indices seems to be somehow kind of stabilizing and kind of going on the upward trend. And if the sector that we choose might not be doing as great as the index, as the general market is doing, based on the small market that they are, and it's the new industry that is coming up. But don't count that out. I believe it's an opportunity for us to even increase our position in what we are doing, and that is why I'm bringing this to us today. So let me just show what I'm talking about. If we look at the index, if we look at the Dow Jones, let's just look at Dow Jones right now. As of today, of course, it's going grain. It's up there a little bit. It went up by 0.65. Okay. So that is not exactly what the only thing I want you to pay attention to. I want you to kind of look at the bigger picture. So let's look at the 5 day. Okay, in 5 days it went up 1.42%. Let's look at in a month. In a month it has gone up 1.09. Let's look at 6 months. Okay, and if you pay attention to this, if we pay attention to this, we will realize, from all those time, it's been green, 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 and green. That is what I want us to pay attention to. So we look at 6 months, it went up to 15.99%. Let's now look at year to date. Let's look at the year to date. It's still green. It's still by 4.23%. Let's now look at a year ago. Now it goes up by 17.13%. This is what I'm talking about, us looking at the bigger picture. We see how we go from a day to 5 days to a month to 3 months to 6 months and to a year and year to date. They're all green. But if we look at our portfolio of those sectors that we have chosen, it might not be like that. It might not be like that. So is this a cue for us to understand that the turning around time is getting closer? Is that a cue? Or when do we know that this is a cue? That is what I'm talking about. So now, the year of today this is what is going. So we look at it, it's green, right? It's green, right? Green, green, and green. That is what I want us to pay attention to. And this is Dow Jones, right? This is Dow Jones. So let's look at S&P 500. Let's look at S&P 500. Okay, so S&P 500 today, still by 0.38%. Okay, that's today. It goes up. Okay, so let's look at the 5 days. It's still up 1.4%. Let's look at 1 month. 0 point loss down in a month ago. Let's look at 6 months. It went up 19%, 19.80% in 6 months. I want you to pay attention to how the indexes are doing. See, they are on upward trend. Okay, let's look at year to date. Year to date, it has gone up 9%. 9%. No, year to date. Okay, let's look at a year ago. No, a year ago, it has gone up 26%. What I'm saying is, despite the fact that the indexes or our sector that we chose might not be doing as great as this is signaling to me that there is possibility that the turnaround is very nearby, is very close, which means we need to continue to act upon our decision. Now, I cannot tell you what to do. I cannot tell you what you should do. I'm only, sharing my idea and what I'm doing with you for you to also do your own diligent research and make up your mind and do something. Whatever you decide to do, you have to have a strategy. And with the queue, maybe it's time for you to sell, or maybe it's time for you to buy more. Also, but I'm telling you what I'm doing. I'm using the opportunity to increase my position, and that is what I'm doing. So if you look at a year and S&P 500, looking at it, it's upward. It's upward, trend. 26% a year from a year ago. Okay, let's look at the 5 years. In 5 years, it has gone up 80.71%. I believe, like we always know anyway, that whatever goes down, especially stock market, the indices. Now, I'm not talking about individual stock now. I'm talking about the indices. If it goes down, it's a matter of time it will go back up again. And it's all this now. It seems to me that things seems to be trying to go back now. Now, the sectors that we chose, like I said earlier, might not be going this fast. But once things kind of stabilize, once it's stabilized, those sectors are the sector that will move like quick, like twice, 3x, 4x, 5x quickly. Okay, they will go up quickly. So that is why I adopted a strategy of using this opportunity to continue to increase my position, continue to DCA into the position that I choose. In the sectors that we have identified, we identified the crypto industry, we identified the cannabis industry, and we have identified the electric vehicle industry. I personally believe this, that these sectors will be the propeller, will be the engine that drive us to our promised land of building a generational wealth. And that is what I am doing. That is the strategy that I am taking. I'm using those three sectors as a foundation that I can build my structure, I can build my empire, my castle on. But I have to have this foundation first. I want it solid. I want it to be solidified. I want it to be strong so that when I decide to build my castle, my empire, whatever I want to build on my foundation, it will be easy for me to do that. And that is what I'm sharing to you guys for you to also, do your research and see what opportunity it presents. From time to time, I'm going to be bringing other ones like I usually do that can, give us a quick swing trade and all the opportunity that it presents. But I want us to also follow, if you choose to adopt that strategy, to follow this platform where we can have a foundation, this strategy that we can have this foundation by investing in those sectors that are just coming up. That is my goal. Like I've said, if this is something that you think is interesting, that you want to participate, you want to, see how it go. We are not doing things that hasn't been done before. We are going by the history. We are going by the data. We are going by what we are seeing and what we are hearing. That is how we come to conclusion and we do our research through that. If this is something that you are interested in, like I said, I want you to subscribe to the channel. I want you to hit like, and I want you to share this video. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for commenting. Thank you, for hitting that like button. I will see you in the next video when I bring other information. Thank you and have a wonderful day.